Morning, guys. We made it. Just make sure this thing is on. I think it's on. Anyway, um, we made it. We made it like 5 minutes late. We just haven't been able to make it exactly on time. Um, I think like 8 kids showed up, and that's including my kids today. When my kids walked in, there was only 2 kids in class, and then they walked in, so that was 4. And then I saw a few others show up a little bit like later than they did. So yeah, about 8 kids, I would say, showed up today. Um, that's what I counted. But anyway, I was having such a hard time going to sleep last night. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it today to bring them. And then hubby woke up when the alarm went off, and I thought he was going to take them, but he seemed really tired, so I ended up bringing them. I'm wearing my mask. I just took it off right now so I could do this video. I hope I don't get hubby sick. I'm just touching the steering wheel and touching stuff. My son is feeling a little bit sick. He's been coughing a little bit, has a dry cough. Doesn't have like a stuffy nose that I can hear, but he has been coughing a little bit. And my poor daughter had like a headache, and she just wasn't having a good morning. But we're here. We made it. It was an okay morning. Yeah, the only thing is that we didn't say our prayer before leaving, so I'm going to say my prayer in a little bit before I go back home. But yeah, not much to report because I did those 4 videos yesterday, and I was planning on coming back and doing some more, but then hubby got home. I talked to him, so I wasn't really able to do any other videos, and I just didn't quite know exactly what else to share. I think those were like the most important ones that happened last week that I can think of. I guess the other thing I can share is what happened on Sunday. We had a linger longer on Sunday, and there wasn't like a lot of food, but I just kept praying in my mind that we would be able to feed everybody. And I asked the Lord to multiply the food, and that did come about. Somehow we were able to feed everybody. A lot of the people that signed up to bring, the people that showed up with food didn't actually sign up. So, like, I took some watermelon, and then my friend, Sister Morales, she ended up telling me she brought some stuff. Her sister brought some stuff, and they didn't even sign up. So, and then one of the brothers had asked if he could if he needed to bring some ice, because we didn't have any ice, we didn't have some drinks. So, anyway, things came about, and we were able to feed everybody as best as we could. But yeah, we were cutting it really short there. But the Lord provided, like he always does, and we were able to feed everybody. And some people did leave; they didn't stay, but we had a good time. We ended up setting up in the Young Women this time. We didn't do it in the gym, and so yeah, the Lord provided for that one. And then I got to stay behind and clean up a little bit with Sister Morales, and we were there just chatting away and just cleaning up and everything. And hubby stayed behind, and was helping Bishop and stuff, and I just brought the kids home. But we had a good chat for a while we were cleaning in the kitchen, and we were talking about seminary, and we were talking about my calling, and just she felt so proud about all the things that we've been doing and stuff, and yeah. So anyway, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I don't know what else to share. I wanted to share some other stuff, but it was just stuff that we did for my birthday. But you guys got to see one of the hauls that I posted about going to that store that I like at the mall. My sister ended up sending me $25 for my birthday that I didn't even expect, which was actually really fun because I got to go to that store and buy my face mask and buy some little things that I wanted. And then we ate some ice cream at Joe's, also for my birthday. I told my husband that I wanted some ice cream, so we always go to Joe's 50, I think it's 50 flavors or 54 flavors, something like that. That's one of my favorite spots to go and have ice cream. My kids really get excited when we go there to have ice cream. So we did that. What else did we do? Well, when we were at the mall, when we went to Miss A's, we also ended up going to Hot Topic, and the kids got 2 shirts. My son got something from Sonic, and my daughter got one of her band t-shirts, and that was what I rewarded them for coming to seminary. My son thought he was going to pay for it with his art commissions, but it surprised him, and he got all happy because he didn't have to come out of pocket for his shirt, because I ended up saying, Papito, you don't have to pay me back. This is your reward for coming to seminary. And he put a smile on his face. And so he ended up being really happy about that. So I told him that if he continues to come to seminary and do the things that he needs to, that I will reward him with something else. He's been wanting some pants that he really likes and stuff, and so I told him, okay, just keep doing what you need to do, and I will find a way to get those pants for you. So, yeah, I think that was a pretty good deal, and he was pretty happy. My daughter was kind of like, oh, okay, like, whatever, like, anyway. Got to get these kids to come to seminary somehow. What else? I talked to them for a little while yesterday, and I explained certain things about seminary and stuff, and my son did mention a little cheat tip over here. He did say if they had chocolate, I would show up to seminary every single day. So I don't know if I need to like share that, but I think having chocolate would mess up his goals to drop weight. They've been on this kick that they want to lose weight and stuff. And so having chocolate would probably mess up their goals, but that's what he said. And so that's a little tip there. Maybe when the cold weather starts coming in after we do seminary, maybe I'll take them to get like some hot chocolate or something, and that'll be like their little reward or whatever. Or I could just make some at home. As soon as we get home, I can make some chocolate or something. But it's just the experience, I think, that they want, and I just wish that they would mingle a little bit more, like the kids did when we were teaching. But it just seems like people are like more in a hurry nowadays, and they're kind of like, let's go, and that's understandable. But yeah, I guess they need to get to know each other a little bit more or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, I guess that's it. I just wanted to report and say that we made it, and that there was some time to do a video today, and I'm still feeling like really bad. My nose is still killing me. I was just so stressed out last night because I wanted to sleep. I kept praying to please make this go away because I was having such a hard time trying to sleep and breathe. I had my fan at full blast, and then I had to like lower it down because it was just too much, and I was coughing, and I didn't want to wake up hubby, and so yeah, it's not good. But hopefully it goes away. I'm taking my medication, I'm taking vitamins, and I just hope that hubby and my daughter don't get it because they're the ones that struggle a little bit more. My daughter takes a really long time to get better. And my husband, pues también, because he's diabetic, and I don't need him to be sick. He's just been working and working so much, and I don't want him to get sick. It's already enough with him having to work so much and being on a new medication and everything. But he says the medication's doing pretty good, and he's been pulling through. And doing what he needs to. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for you for this morning. The light is starting to come out a little bit. They're almost out. What time is it? 6:44. They're kind of sending messages, but I told them to pay attention in class. So they should be out anytime soon. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys have a good morning. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.